Good morning, my fellow family, friends, and colleagues. This is your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you your weekly encouragement on today. Well, on this beautiful, gorgeous fall-like day, we are coming into the lower end of the year, and it's turning into fall, feeling good out there, less humid. It look like you done came over the desert phase of the summer. On this blessed, beautiful day, I am here to give something special. I am here to uplift somebody who's tuning in today. So I want you to lend me your ear. I want everybody that's listening in on today. If everybody, whoever's listening on today and everybody that's listening, I hope and pray and wish deep down from the bottom of my heart, for out of the bottom of my heart flows the issues of my heart, that you are still tapping into it and continuously tapping into it, still tapping into it. And if you have not, beginning right now, this very moment, under the sound of my voice, beginning to tap into it, because something is happening. Whether you can see it or not, something is happening. I want everybody that is tuning into this weekly encouragement to lend me your ear. For this is not just for one person, this is for everybody. I watched what happened last week when I used my own personal testimonial and how many people were touched by it. I was just using myself as an example, as I do when I work with my patients. I always like to use my personal experience so somebody can understand and trust and believe that, hey, this Dr. Charity ain't just running her mouth for entertainment. She knows what I'm going through. Dang, that's a little creepy. But at the end of the day, that's good to know somebody else out there besides myself understand me. So on today, I want to empower everybody who's tuning in. I'm going to give you a weekly encouragement to not only motivate, but empower you. On today, it ain't just for today, it's beginning on today. For when I shared that personal testimony, I'm going to give you just a little story. When I shared that personal testimony last weekend, I got some feedback that confirmed to me that a lot of people who are going through this valley phase, a lot of people that's going through this dark wilderness era in their life, know what they desire and deserve, and know what the promise is, but they are not lifting up the voice and claiming what is theirs. They are living below their privileges. They're not addressing the very thing that they're supposed to be tapping into. They're not addressing it. They're sitting there, and because they're in this valley stage and this wilderness season, they feel like that promise, that desire, whatever it is null and void. It ain't even worth mentioning. Ain't even worth putting no work into, because it's a failure. It's a dream that's going to remain a dream. It's a sweet fantasy that's never going to be a reality. But I'm here on today. We're going to begin today. I'm going to talk to everybody. Everybody who may be in that area, in that valley stage. Matter of fact, let's just listen to me. Does anybody out there feel like I'm at a place right now? I'm at a place in a position in my life where it's so dark and gray that one dream just looks impossible, looks invisible. The promise, the very thing that I desire, whether that be a career, a business, school, a spouse, a family, a house, a car, doesn't matter. Does anybody out there feel like where I've been for so long, this valley area makes it look like I don't see nothing? It'll never happen. Anybody feel like that? Anybody out there today that's listening, feel like it ain't never gonna happen? Feel like I can't get the wife? Feel like I can't get the husband? Feel like I'm not allowed to go back to school? They not gonna take me because I'm slow? Feel like I can't start the business because I ain't got the money? Even if I went in there and tried to get a loan, it ain't gonna work. Anybody feel like that today? Because if you feel like that, that's who I'm talking to. I need you to lend me your ear. Don't run. Don't run. I need you to listen. Tune in for a little bit, because you're the one who I want to empower on today. You're the one who when I got that feedback, something touched me on the inside and said people are not being honest with themselves. They keep seeing other folks get the opportunity and they immediately beat themselves down and say, well, that opportunity will never be mine. I mean, it's good to see. It's good to see. And even some people that see the opportunity is literally passing over and refusing to even embrace the opportunity, embrace the new, as I told y'all, because they believe it's too good to be true. So they don't even want to embrace the new. But they sitting there saying that they want it. But then when it comes, they don't want to embrace it. Is that you? I need you to listen to me. That's you. I need you to listen to me. Listen to me. Just give me a few moments of your time. This right here, beginning on today, I'm going to be reaching out for everybody, including myself, that is in that valley stage, but is having problems addressing what your promise is, addressing and grabbing hold to it and taking it in and accepting the best for yourself. You settling for less because you feel like you're not on the level to accept the best. You're taking the minimum because you don't want to feel selfish enough to take the maximum. Come on, I'm talking to you. So here, we're going to dive right in right now. So for those who are listening, if I had to give this a weekly encouragement, a title, it would be Press Towards It. It's yours. Let that resonate for a minute. Press towards it. It's yours. Somebody may be tuning in today and saying, well, Dr. Cherry, what you press towards what? What do you mean press towards it? I ain't got nothing to press towards. I don't see that. I mean, there is something that I wanted, but at the end of the day, it ain't no use to pressing toward it. I'm wasting my time. That's my time being wasted and yours for saying that. Well, guess what? I'm glad you mentioned it, because it ain't no wasting time. You're who exactly I want to talk to. Let's dive in right now. Just tune in for a minute for the empowerment. Let me explain to you why it ain't a waste of your time. A lot of times in that valley stage, in that valley era, we get so used to it being dark and lonely that we forget that there's even something greater and bright on the other side. We get used to the bottom of the pit as a Joseph. We get used to the prison that we forget that there is greater waiting on us if we just hold out. If we just hold out. So a lot of times when we go through this phase, we forget about our dreams. We give up on our dreams and goals and wishes and hopes and just leave it alone. We just throw it by the wayside. When I come out, I just go ahead and live my life. Who cares? No. But I'm going to tell you on today, your empowerment today is this. Even as you're going through the valley and the wilderness season, let me tell you, be honest with yourself. Press towards the mark, as Paul said. Press, keep going. Do not settle for what's in that valley, because that's not how your story ends. At least not beginning on today. That is not how your story ends. Press towards it. Go for it because it's yours. I don't care what it is. The business is yours. The house is yours. The wife is yours. The husband is yours. The family is yours. That career is yours. That opportunity to go back to school is yours. It is all yours right now. But you got to press. You have to make up in your mind to be honest with yourself. If you want this spouse, then guess what? If the spouses came to your door, if the door and the opportunity has presented itself, you don't sit there and wait for God to force you into it, for God is not going to do that. You make up your mind even in the valley that I'm going to get my spouse, regardless if I look like an idiot in the end or not. I'm going to get my business, regardless of how stupid somebody feels like I am. I'm feeling this. I'm telling you today, press towards it. I heard a Pastor Keon said, when we keep looking back, like Lot's wife, in the past for the blessing, that's where you miss it, because guess what? That's a closed door, but guess what? There's an open door right in front of you. And too many times, because of the pain of the past, we don't want to look and embrace what's in front of our faces. And what have I been telling you all for the past few weeks? Your breakthrough, your opportunity is not around the corner. It's right here, right now. The time is now. Go up there and press towards it. Go get it today. Today is your day. Go get it. It is yours. Press towards it. Quit looking back. Quit looking at the pain and the fear, because that's the only thing holding you back on today from getting what's yours. Press towards it. Just like Pastor John Hannah said last week, like the prodigal son, you are living in a house where everything that you desire and what you deserve is right before your eyes. Just ask the Father and it's yours. But we choose to live down here instead of living up here because we feel like we don't deserve that. Well, guess what? Nobody deserves, because all humans have fallen short of the glory of God. Nobody deserves, but God still provides his best. So that means you on today deserve the best. And when the best has made, when that best opportunity has presented itself, you need to step out and go get it. Even if you're in the valley today, even if you're in the wilderness, it is still a possibility. It is still a reality. It is still yours. So on today, my empowerment is for you to press. Starting on today, press towards it. I do not care what it feels like. I don't care how stupid. I don't care how scary it is. Just do it. That's all I'm telling you. Just do it because it's there. There's an open door in front of your face that it ain't the fact that your blessing is not there. The Spirit, when I let out my testimony last Sunday, it let me know that a lot of people have opportunities in front of their eyes, but because of the fear, they refuse. It ain't the fact that the door ain't there. They refuse to go and step in the door. There's people that's scared to open the door, and there's some people that are just scared to walk through it. The door is already open, and they sitting there fearful because they looking back at what happened years ago when they went through a similar door and expecting the same thing. And that's exactly what's going to cheat you out of your happiness and out of the best that God has for you. So on today, I want you to press towards it. Press towards yours, because it is yours right now. Do not hold back. Do not look back. We're going to emphasize on that later on. Do not hold back and do not look back, because there's no reason to. No, be encouraged and be empowered on today to know that whatever it is that you have been wanting, speak it and then press towards it. Because the door that holds what you're deep down in your bosom desiring is right before you. It either takes one or two things: you to open the door or you to step through that door. Don't let the fear choke you out, because fear ain't nothing but false evidence appearing real when not. Do it right now. Press towards yours, because it is yours right now. Do not miss out, because the best is waiting for and on you. Well, that's all that I have for you on today, but tune in next week for another weekly encouragement. Subscribe to Lady Superwoman 9999 for all of your weekly encouragements on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And remember that you, even in the valley and even in the wilderness, to press towards it, because whatever it is that you desire, be honest with oneself, because it's yours. Regardless if it seems impossible, it's yours. Regardless if it seems invisible, it's yours. It's yours as long as you know to press through. You press through, it's all for you. And the best is yet to come. Go get it. Begin it on today. Go get it and let nothing stop you. You'll be surprised at what's waiting for you. Because you're not waiting on it. It's waiting on you, and it is your time. For your time is now. I love all of y'all, and I'll see you next week. You have a great day and a great week. I love you. Bye-bye.